So here we are in the most traditional way of communicating over a phone call. And welcome, Dylan Patrick Ward, part of the presentation of New Music Alliance here in Holyoke Media, Men with a Jam. Dylan, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I just woke up from a nap not too long ago, so I'm feeling pretty good.
So you're part of this four singer-songwriter showcase happening this Friday, August 25th in Holyoke Media. And one thing that we wanted to get to know about your music is your inspiration, the different styles and possibly some artists or bands that somehow have influenced your work.
Yeah, sure. I'd say the biggest influences on my work, on the kind of stuff that I do, would be the Mountain Goats are a big influence. The band The Mountain Goats. John Prine, the singer-songwriter, is a big influence, particularly lyrically. Randy Newman is another guy that's a big influence lyrically. Yeah, those are the big ones.
And particularly listening to some of your songs, it is this combination of really creative and beautiful expression through your voice and instrumentation, but at the same time, a really unique and particular sense of humor that that also makes your songs so peculiar. So this is something that you intentionally created that way, or it just happened?
Yeah, it just kind of happened. Like, that's just the way they come out, I guess. When I write songs, that most of the songs do have humor in them in one way or another, and when I write ones that don't have much humor in them, I don't think they come out as well. So just for whatever reason, that's how I have to write them.
One particularly that was created recently, the Cat song, I think is possibly one of the ones that I enjoy the most. How did that happen? Is because it looks like you were really paying attention to the details about the perspective of a cat. So it makes me wonder, do you have a cat, or is inspired?
Yeah, we've got a couple. We've got a couple of them here, yeah. And I don't know. I wrote that one it was a bit of a fit of inspiration. I wrote that one first thing in the morning, so I don't even really remember. Like, it was the first thing I did that morning. I sat down with some coffee and wrote it, so I don't even quite remember where it came from. I don't know if it came in a dream or what. That one came pretty quickly.
So being around in the area, performing through different events and activities, how has been for you this experience of being into creating music, but at the same time being able to connect and perform with other singer-songwriters in the region?
Yeah, it's been going pretty good. I mean, I've only been playing out for about 2 years now, and it's tricky at first to know who to get in touch with and where to play and all that stuff. But I think I've been pretty lucky. I've got to, play quite a bit around Vermont and New Hampshire and Massachusetts. And, I've got to play in a lot of cool rooms and different kinds of venues. So, I'm still kind of learning the ropes and figuring it out. But, I'm pretty happy with how it's gone so far.
And how the connection with New Music Alliance happened?
I'm actually curious about that too. I'm pretty sure, because a couple of years ago, it was kind of before I started playing out at all. Maybe I'd played like a couple of shows, but I saw that one of my songs had popped up on the New Music Alliance radio hour. And I think when I talked to Mark not too long ago, he said that they found me on bandcamp.com. They probably did like a regional search, like artists in this area, and found me. So I think it was just kind of a happy accident that they happened to find me back then. And they played a few of my songs on the radio hour over the last couple of years. So I guess I was just in their mind when they put this show together.
Which is really great, because definitely one of the greatest experiences by listening to New Music Alliance Radio Hour and exploration on what's going on locally in our region is this amazing opportunity to now having you coming to perform in Holyoke and also share the stage with 3 other singer-songwriters. So how do you feel about this experience about to happen?
No, it sounds great. I'm really looking forward to it. I actually one of the performers, Charlie Diamond. I met him one time, very briefly at an open mic. I think it was in Greenfield, Massachusetts. But the other two guys, Sean and Jared, I've never met them before, so it'll be really cool to get a chance to meet them. And I've played a little bit in Western Massachusetts, but I've never played in Holyoke itself. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing in a new place and meeting some new people.
So, how can audiences who are discovering, and if the one who already know about your music are listening as well, how can they keep up and get to find more information about your music and your shows, your presentations?
Yeah, DylanPatrickWard.com is the good place to start. It's got all my shows posted on there, and then it's got links to everywhere else if they want to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Those are the two social media platforms that I'm active on, and I post about all the shows on there too. So.
Well, Dylan, thank you so much for this time, and looking forward to getting to see you performing live here in Holyoke, and also hoping that you get a pretty cool experience out of this as well.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. I'm really looking forward to it.